heard like a few of them, but not like all of them.
Yeah.
I think there are a lot or something.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people loved you, obviously. Like I said, the video viewed like a million times, shared thousands of times. What's your reaction to just blowing up so quickly? Just that one little video.
I was kind of surprised. I thought it was like, cause I mean, it's kind of just normal life for me, but I guess people think it's kind of abnormal, like enough to watch it
Yeah.
that much.
So I definitely want to ask because everyone is curious about your story. So tell me a little bit just about what you've been doing and how you ended up there.
Well, I had been up in upstate New York because my brother just graduated from seminary up in Jordanville, New York. So, went up to see him graduate. And then I'd gotten in touch with this producer in Greenville. So I was like, well, my brother who just graduated, he's got to go south to deal with stuff, and I do too for this album. So just started hitched down into Syracuse and started riding the freight trains west because we didn't want to go down the East Coast, and then pretty much had to walk all the way across Ohio, and then caught a freight train into Roanoke, Virginia, and then started hitching from there, and somewhere along the way ran into Dwayne and got filmed.
Did you know who he is?
Apparently I've heard he's like a NASCAR team owner.
Yeah, I didn't even know that until I interviewed him, but he like owns a NASCAR team and his son is like a famous NASCAR driver, but
Yeah, he actually like he wanted to invite us to some NASCAR event, but I haven't quite got in touch with him yet. So
yeah.
pretty cool guy.
Yeah. So that was your brother you were with in the video.
Yeah.
And you said he just graduated seminary?
Yeah, up at Holy Trinity Seminary in Jordanville, upstate New York.
So what was your plan? You have the ukulele, obviously, so you're trying to do an album?
Yeah, I've been trying to record it for probably like half a year because I started writing the material probably like a year ago when I was out west, and then finally I wrote all the material and started trying to record it, but I didn't really know how to. I was trying to record it on an iPhone, it didn't work, and finally my mom's neighbor is like a movie producer, and he wanted me in his video, and then the dude who did all the sound, like music for that video, somehow through that endeavor I got connected to him, and he's a really cool guy and agreed to do the album project for like really cool affordable price. And
that's awesome. So I mean, how did you get into music? Like, how long have you known that this is what you wanted to do?
Well, really, I started traveling, just hit the road over a year ago, and that's when I started taking music seriously, because my brothers that I was traveling with at the time, two of my other brothers, are like really serious musicians, play guitar and harmonica and anything they get their hands on pretty much. But so I started having somebody to play with, to learn, and I was still, when I first hit the road, doing stuff like, working orchards and the pot farms and whatever, paid the gas money. But then about in December of 2017, I just decided I wanted to stop working and just have been funding my life off of playing my ukulele since then.
And how's it been? Adventurous, I'm assuming, if you went all the way down the coast.
Yeah, I mean, definitely in the past year I've traveled more and put more miles down than I have in my previous whole life. So it's been great. Got to see Canada as well. Went all the way from west side to east side of Canada pretty much, and all over the States a million times.
So you've written original songs then?
Yeah, this album has like 13 of my original songs, and a few of them were actually collaborations with my brothers, but they're all original material.
Nice. Where do you get your inspiration for them? What are they kind of based off of in your life?
Well, I started right when I hit the road. I'd like just split up with my ex who I'd been with for like 3 years, so it was kind of a little serious relationship. And,
kind of.
yeah, basically, when I hit the road, I mean, that was going on, just splitting from my ex, like traveling for the first time, and so pretty much that all inspired it, you know. Songs about my ex and my dogs that I had that she kept, and just kind of wilding out on the road in my prior to sobriety life, and there's a few drinking songs on there, and yeah, it's pretty much just
like fun roadie album.
Yeah, like just a dirty kid album.
Are you sober now?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you still in school? I saw you had a UGA email address.
No, I got out of UGA probably, when was it? I've been out for a couple of years.
Okay. How old are you?
22.
Nice.
Turned 22 on that trip, actually, from upstate New York to down here in Greenville.
So how's it going in Greenville? How's everything?
It's really good. I mean, you know, it's just good to be able to rest and have a place to be housed up, but, you know, all of this stuff going on with this is extra icing on the cake, considering, you know, I'm trying to put the album out, so any notoriety, or whatever the word is good.
Yeah.
So, I mean, definitely having fun.
Yeah, it seems like, so everyone wants to know what you're doing next. I mean, how can people find you and follow you and find your album?
Well,
I know you're not big on social media or anything like that.
Pretty much email is my social media. But, well, I have some of my material up on YouTube, but under, you know, if you just search Marz Hooligan, you'll find a channel that has, like, no picture on it. Like, you won't, I probably should put a picture on there so people know who I am, but I don't have one. But, you can find me on YouTube under Marz Hooligan, or once the album comes out, it'll be available on iTunes and Amazon, and the album is called 3 to Life, like 3.space2.space1 IFE. So, I guess if you search that in Marz Hooligan, I hope it will pop up.
I know, well, there's going to be a lot of people trying to look you up, so I got to find the right place to tell them to go. Your mom had a GoFundMe, too, for the album. Is that still active? Can I link up to that?
I don't exactly know. It's active, but I don't exactly know how you find it.
Yeah. I just know because everyone was asking how they can, like, donate to help you and stuff like that, so if there's a way.
Accept donations.
I know. It's just crazy, like, how big this blew up. I mean, I knew it was like a cool thing, but I I mean, I'm getting messages every single day from people who are like, I want to give him money to live out his dream, and I want to give him a ride, and I want to hear his music. And
well, most people in that area weren't feeling that way about wanting to give me a ride.
No. Well, you don't see a lot of hitchhikers anymore.
Yeah, it's like, they say it's illegal in some places now, but, oh well.
Oh well.
But, sorry.
No, I was just going to say, how old is your brother before I forget to ask?
He is 24.
Okay. So is he going to be a pastor or something?
He's not really sure.
Okay.
He's kind of still wanting to go and continue on his education, get a master's, and take it from there. And he does like sacred. He's an artist, like he plays uke as well, but he also paints and draws, and so he has done in the past like iconography for the church, like painting of the icons, and so basically the world is his oyster.
Yeah. Yours too. How long have you been playing ukulele and writing songs?
Well, I got my first ukulele probably when I was about 16, but like I said, I really didn't start playing until about a year ago, and started writing about the same time.
Okay. Where'd you get the inspiration for the title of the album? What does that mean?
Well, I was with my ex for 3 years, and like a prison sentence,
yep.
I
get it now.
3 to life is kind of like, it's 3 years, but it was like a sentence to like a lifetime of, like it affects you the rest of your life, Nothing against my ex, just to throw that out there.
Yeah.
She's a cool person, but don't want that to sound hateful towards you.
I know what you mean. Is there anything that you'd want to say to these like thousands of people who have been trying to get an update on you?
Well, just to I appreciate everybody, you writing a awesome story, and people like Dwayne out there on the road that are willing to help, and people who are commenting that are willing to help, and there's plenty of, troubadours and dirty kids out there to help, so if you don't have to look too hard to find them, and they're all pretty much anybody with an instrument, a dog, or a traveling pack is going to be a cool person, so don't be afraid of him. Especially don't call the cops on him, or reaching in a trash can or what have you. They're just trying to get their food.
Did you run into more nice people than mean or scared people on the road, or was it split?
I mean, the mean and bad people out there just don't really like stick in my head too much. Like, really the good people is like what defines like traveling.
Yep.
Like the geography and the good people you meet is pretty much what makes traveling so great. So I try not to really think about the bad people for longer than just being angsty for a day.